landlocker.
We've got a showdown hotter than a lava mom's breath after an all-you-can-eat spicy taco buffet.
It's so hot.
Today we're delving into an epic face-off that has had the gaming community buzzing with anticipation, excitement, and a dirty serving of rivalry. Yes, you guessed it. We're about to pit two powerhouse classes of Diablo 4 against each other in the ultimate class battle. In one corner, we have the stealthy, sharp-eyed rogue, a master of shadows and deception. In the other corner, the nature-loving, shape-shifting druid, a formidable force that even Mother Nature herself would think twice about messing with. This is an epic clash of playstyles, tactics, and raw power. I'll be your host, the metaphorical referee for this face-off, and I can tell you now, it's going to be more thrilling than a treasure goblin chase in a dragon's den. So stick around and buckle up, because you won't want to miss a single moment of this high-stakes face-off. And if you're new here, get ready for a wild ride. So let's kick things off with the rogue. They're as stealthy as a ninja in a game of hide and seek in a foggy graveyard. That's right, if the sound of backstabs, critical strikes, and a love affair with the shadows gets your adrenaline pumping, then the rogue might just be your ideal gaming companion. The Kevin Costner of Robin Hoods in Diablo 4. Rogues come equipped with a versatile skill set that's as well-rounded as the winning ass in a Brazilian butt contest.
Mais ou menos 16 centímetros, cai exatamente no 8.
From archery and swordplay to traps and poison, they're all about keeping their enemies guessing. It's like being at a magic show where the magician is also trying to stick you with a knife. Surprise. One of their standout abilities that caught my eye is Shadow Step. This skill makes the rogue vanish faster than your motivation on a Monday morning, turning them into masters of misdirection. It's like playing a high-stakes game of peekaboo, where the loser gets a knife in the back instead of a playful surprise. Are you ready for recess? Shadow Step allows you to isolate enemies and deal with them one-on-one. No matter how crowded the battlefield gets, you can yank a helpless demon into your shadowy playground and eliminate it before it even realizes it's left its buddies behind. It's like being an overeager bouncer at a swanky club, but instead of asking for IDs, you're delivering swift and deadly justice. No cutsies. From Shadow Step to smoke grenades, Rogue has a variety of tools at their disposal to control the battlefield and maintain the upper hand. And let's not forget about their combo system. Each ability builds upon the other, making your attacks flow smoother than a well-rehearsed excuse for being late to work.
I'm not late. I was in the bathroom.
So if you love strategic, fast-paced gameplay that keeps you on the edge of your seat and the thrill of delivering that perfect killing blow from the shadows, the Rogue class is for you. You'll be dancing around your enemies like a ballerina with a grudge, delivering a performance that'll earn a standing ovation in the form of fallen foes. Now let's shift our focus to our second contestant, the Druid. They're so in tune with nature, they could teach a masterclass to David Attenborough himself.
The natural world is full of extraordinary animals with a...
If the idea of commanding the primal forces of nature, shape-shifting into a monstrous bear, or tearing apart demons as a werewolf has you grinning like an extra in a Soundgarden music video, then the Druid is your class. The Druid in Diablo 4 brings a unique flavor to the game. It's like they've mixed a smoothie made of raw power, transformative abilities, and a dash of that good old elemental magic. The result, a balanced breakfast of destruction for any demon unlucky enough to cross your path.
He likes it! Hey, Mikey!
Their new skill, Pulverize, gives them a power boost that's as potent as a triple espresso shot from the world's strongest coffee.
Es un cafecito! I go, dude, look at me. I'm not a Ito. I'm a Ande.
With this, your heavy hitting will even have the bravest of demons questioning their life choices. But the Druid skills aren't just about brute strength. Their elemental spells give you the ability to command the forces of nature with the finesse of a seasoned orchestra conductor. Throw in some earth-shaking boulders and lightning storms, and you've got a symphony of destruction that would make Beethoven himself headbang in his grave. And let's not forget about the Druid's shape-shifting abilities. They can change their forms faster than a chameleon on a rainbow. One moment you're a burly, muscle-bound human. The next you're a ferocious bear swatting through demons like they're nothing more than pesky flies. Sure, you might not have the rogue stealth, but who needs to hide in the shadows when you can just transform into a massive beast and mow down anything standing in your way? It's like choosing between being the mouse or the bulldozer in a game of bulldozer and mouse.
I don't have 25 cents!
So just like Grandma's perfect pancake recipe, each class has their fair share of flippity-floppities. So let's not sugarcoat it, shall we? Let's dive into the good, the bad, and the ugly, or as I like to call it, the crunchy and the soggy of each class.
Crunchy. Not soggy.
Crunchy.
The rogue, with their speed, precision, and agility, can dish out damage faster than a short-order cook during a Saturday morning breakfast rush. They're the glass cannon of Diablo 4, able to decimate enemies swiftly, leaving a wake of carnage behind. But like a finely crafted vase, they're also fragile, and a few well-placed hits can leave them shattered on the floor. On the other hand, Druids can soak up damage like a sponge at a car wash and dish it back out with a side of nature-fueled vengeance. They're the unstoppable force and the immovable object rolled into one fury. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the Druidic world. Their shape-shifting skills, while impressive, require precise timing and strategic planning. It's like defusing a bomb in an action movie, or trying to bake a souffle in a chaotic kitchen.
Get out! Fucking get out! I've got a migraine.
You can't just transform willy-nilly. Oh no. Or you'll find yourself in bear form when you need to move quickly, or stuck in caster form when you need to be swatting demons aside. And here's another thing to keep in mind. While the rogue's damage is mostly physical, the druid's damage output is a mix of physical and elemental. This can be a blessing or a curse depending on the situation and the enemies you're up against. It's like being a Swiss Army knife when you're trying to lay down a buttery spread. So when choosing between the rogue and the druid, keep this in mind. Do you prefer high risk, high reward gameplay of the rogue, or the flexible and sturdy resilience of the druid? Only you can decide.